Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is children of the third race. Now, one of the things that people have to understand is that there are many races on this planet. Helena Blavatsky touched on some of this in the Sacred Doctrine, that there were 7 races, but she got some information correct and some incorrect because her order had been infiltrated, the Theosophical Society, that had gotten infiltrated. And anytime you have an infiltration, they're going to misdirect the ideological current. So there are various races. You have extraterrestrials, you have artificial intelligence. They're creating their own race. And then you have yourself and myself, the children of the third race. Our race is comprised of different genders, different ethnic groups, but we have a gene within us, the occult gene. And furthermore, this gene is activated via our interest, our true interest in the occult. And how we do this is that once we start dabbling and we get serious, then it jump starts into something else. And this allows us to do so many things. But we have to be patient, and we also have to know that this is what we really want. And one of the things that once your gene is activated and you are truly in concert with what you're trying to do, the first thing is that this is how it works. How things will get shut down is 2 things. Either someone's going to sit you on their couch via a psychiatrist or a psychologist and prescribe you drugs or religion. That's never going to change, because as one of my mentors had told me at the time, and I didn't understand the riddle when he posed the question to me, where is the greatest evil? And I didn't know. And he said, amongst the greatest good. So your enemy is always going to be close to you. And indoctrination is key. And if you ever want to know if you are from the third race, look up in Merriam-Webster's dictionary. What is a mutant? A mutant is someone that goes through a change or alteration. And this alteration can and will become permanent. That's what it is. So when you're doing these type of things, you have to understand that you will go to another level. And one thing about going back in time to whether retrieve your memory from a past life or extract information, this is real easy to do, and I'm gonna make it simple. How you can do that is, there was Polaroids where your grandmother or aunts or whatever, they would have the camera and they would just put, the information in, take a picture, and it would capture a moment. What's just so dynamic about this is that you can get information out of it, because this is before artificial technology and PixArt and all those other things. You actually can extract that moment, and that's all you need. Or you can procure jewelry. Jewelry holds memory, whether it be a necklace or a ring. You can get the data that you need and go back in time. I've done this. And when you're making a jump as a child of the third race, what happens is that an aspect of your being can leave while you're fully cognizant and can just go and retrieve something for you. I am teaching one of my students this, so it can be done. And I'm a Marvel aficionado. I've said this plenty of times. You have a character, Hank McCoy of the X-Men, and when he felt that he was going to make a jump, he was afraid. So what he did, he used science, and he thought that he could stop his transformation. And what happened is that it actually accelerated it because he used science. And that's when he became the more feral or canine individual that you see. You have to understand, there are individuals, there are spirits, angels or demons. They can take you back in time. Don't believe me? You can get the Spear of Destiny by Traver Ravencroft. You can get that. And basically, that's just when the so-called Nazi Socialist Party or whatever, they had went back because they wanted to get the Spear of Destiny, which is a so-called mythical item that was supposed to pierce the side of Christ. There are people here that's doing things that you could never understand. Even Aleister Crowley tried to go back in time, and you can go back in time. One of the people that can help you with that is Lucifer. He can help you go back in time. Period, point blank. And there's another book, The Black Sun, which goes into detail about how occultists try to go back and get information as it pertains to the Tibetan Book of the Dead and the Per-Em-Heru, or the Egyptian Book of the Dead. By you being a child of the third race, all your senses will be amplified. Your hearing, your sight, your touch, your smell. If you want to get in touch with the Fae Kingdom, work on your skill set with your hearing. You will hear them if you go to the woods. With your sight, you can deal with certain people like the shadow people. With your smell, you can pick up on differences between the infernal and the celestial realms. And with your touch, it can deal with if anyone has a vampiric energy. So you are a child of the third race. This is what you are. Period, point blank. And you have to realize your responsibility and what you need to do, how you need to do it, and when you need to do it. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. You water, my friends. Peace.